In this video, we're going to be looking at forms in Stacker. Why forms, you may ask? Well, forms are one of the key ways that your users will interact with your data, and they allow your users to add an item to your database. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the form view for our companies page, which is where people will add new companies to our database. Now, when you first start, there'll be all of the fields enabled by default, but let's just delete this so we can start with a nice blank canvas. Now to start with, I'm going to add a banner at the top to tell people a little bit of information about this form. And we can create a button in this banner as well to point people towards any information that they might need about filling in this form. Now let's add in our first fields that we want to collect information about within this form. I'm going to get some general company information like the name, its description, number of employees, a logo, the website, and the company's revenue. In my data grid, I have linked my companies table to my projects table, and that means that I could ask one of my users to select a project to be linked to this company when they're filling in this form. So let's add a place for them to put that information in. And you can see that it lets our users add a new project if we'd like, and this would let them add a new records to the project database. But I don't want them to do that, I want them to pick an existing record. I'm going to add in a dropdown where users can pick the status of our relationship with that company. This is a single select field behind the scenes. And now I'm going to set it so the user can give some extra information only if the status is set to active. To start, I'm going to create a callout widget. I'm going to make it so the user can input the contract size for this company. We want these blocks to only appear if the status of the company is set to active, so I'm going to use conditional visibility to make that happen. And if I go to fill this form in, if I set the status to be active, then those two extra blocks of context will appear. And lastly, let's change the settings for the inputs in this box here. Let's make it so that the company name is required when they're filling in this form. And we'll add some placeholder text so they know roughly what's meant to go into that box. And we can do the same thing for the description, make it required. And the same for our website. And with any of these inputs, you can change the default value. So perhaps right now, all of these companies are part of Project Alpha, and you could even change it so this is read only and people can't change which project it'll be part of. And that's it for creating forms. There's endless possibilities of customization you can do here, so have a play around and see what you can make.